All the armies that ever marched, all the navies that ever sailed, all the parliaments that ever sat, all the kings who ever reigned put together have not affected the life of mankind on this earth as much as this one guy, right? Why do you suppose that that is? Is it just because of wishful thinking on the part of mankind wanting to believe that this guy could be the answer? Is it because he taught some great things while he was here, or he made some great claims while he was here? Or is it because this single man did something that was so amazing and so earth-shattering that we are all still trying to catch our breath 2013 years later? Jesus himself said that he was going to do something so radically incredible that it would spark off a kingdom that would never end. A nation of people that would take this world by storm. And we are sitting in this room right now, as they are from here to China to Egypt to Tibet, because this lone man did exactly what he said he was going to do, flat out. He proved himself to be who he said he was by doing exactly what he said he was going to do. It would sound ridiculous for me to say, hey, I'm going to start a kingdom that will never end, because as a king, I'm going to die, right? It's a ridiculous statement. But this man said it, and he did it, flat out. And not in some theoretical or some in the shadows kind of way, but in front of hundreds of eyewitnesses from numerous different people groups who kicked it with him over the span of weeks after he rose from the dead. Historians throughout that period from all different faiths all acknowledged this event as having happened, or at least as having been believed to have happened so strongly that the people who witnessed it were radically changed and willing to burn, willing to die for what they seen because they wouldn't back off. They said, look, I seen him with my own eyes. The dude rose from the dead flat out. The resurrection of Jesus Christ is very real, y'all. And I can say that today as yet another witness who has seen something that I cannot explain. But I would have stood here in the same spot 7 years ago and boldly told you that this Jesus talk and all this resurrection stuff is a fantasy. It was wishful thinking by weak-minded people. I would have stood here and told you that. Until the day that the living God, Jesus Christ, rolled away the stone of my cell and stepped so brilliantly into plain sight to where I couldn't deny it if I wanted to. But today I can declare boldly and positively that Christ is risen, honestly, to each and every one of you. Not my opinion, not what Daddy taught me, but because I seen him rise up into my life and walk into a dead and hopeless heart and radically transform it in a moment. Lustful, angry, violent, bam, transformed. If I can have that explained to me in some other way except that the resurrection is true, I'm open to hear that explanation today and any day.